the meaning of this intrusion?
Bernardo here.
See, but why do you wish to see him?
Where is Bernardo? Capitan, get the lancers. Search the house.
Senor, I demand an explanation for this outrage.
You'll have an explanation when Bernardo tells us the truth about Zorro. There he is! Mendoza! Lancers!
Break it down.
You are all under arrest.
The Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro, starring Guy Williams.
Attention!
So you call yourselves fighting men, do you? Well, your failure to capture the common outlaw who calls himself Zorro has made this pueblo the laughingstock of all California. However, I am not a man to accept failure. Zorro must and will be taken, dead or alive. We will hunt him down and destroy him. But until I have this upstart outlaw and highwayman in my hands, this garrison is on emergency duty. From this moment on, all leaves and privileges are canceled.
Oh, Excellency,
Well, Sergeant?
you cannot cancel all the leaves. Corporal Reyes has one due him.
Oh, he has he?
Si, senor. And some of the other men, they have weekend passes, and they have not been paid, and...
And you think I should not cancel all leaves?
Si.
Why, you bumbling mess of incompetence! No wonder you haven't caught Zorro! Capitan,
Yes, Excellency?
dismiss the men.
Yes, Excellency.
But, Senor Basilio,
That's enough, Sergeant! No further leaves until I catch Zorro! Carry on, Capitan. And then bring Garcia inside to me.
See. You have your orders. Be ready to move at a moment's notice. Dismissed.
Senor Basilio, I'd like a word with you.
Let them pass. Don Diego, I beg you to be brief. I have no time to waste on unimportant matters.
I consider this an important matter. I understand that you placed Sergeant Garcia under arrest,
You understand correctly.
but at your trial at the tavern, you agreed he was innocent.
He is now guilty of other matters. It's a military problem.
Just what has the sergeant done?
Don Diego, may I remind you that civilian interference in military matters is treason, punishable by death. Take him inside.
See.
At ease, Capitan. At ease. Mendoza, how does one catch a fox? With a trap. And what is necessary for the perfect trap? Irresistible bait.
Sir?
It's quite simple. Sergeant Garcia is going to catch Zorro.
I am?
Remember my first introduction to Zorro? This buffoon, Sergeant Garcia, was in the stocks, and Zorro came to his rescue. Obviously, Zorro must be concerned for his well-being.
Oh, no, Excellency. Zorro doesn't really like me.
You see how true that is when you're back in the stocks.
But, Excellency...
Silence! I'll post soldiers all over the plaza, waiting for Zorro. And Zorro won't disappoint us, will he, Sergeant? He must come or lose face with his many admirers. And when he does come, he will lose his life.
But, Excellency, I'm afraid you can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
But you ordered the stocks destroyed, remember?
See, right after Zorro put you in them.
Silence! No stocks, eh?
But we could use the gallows.
No, 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 no. The bait must be kept alive.
Gracias.
But, you have given me an idea, Mendoza. We don't need the gallows or the stocks. Oh, no. Not now.
All right, Capitan.
Lancers, back!
Now raise his overstuffed carcass for all to see.
Pull!
Weaklings, de nuevo!
Pull!
Pull!
Lancers on detail! Here!
De nuevo!
Pull! 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 All right, make it fast. Here. All secure, Excellency.
Does everyone know what to do now?
See, our men will be hidden throughout the plaza. I will keep watch from the church.
How many guards do you have above?
2, Excellency.
Good. That should be enough for the quartel. All right, I'll be in my office.
Oh, Excellency. Do you think Zorro will show up?
Zorro will come. And this time, make no mistake. Shoot to kill.
See.
Diego, the sergeant can't be left just hanging there.
My father and I have both protested. Senor Basilio refuses to listen.
If I were a man, I would not wait for Zorro to rescue him.
Moneta, it's quite difficult to argue with a fanatic when he controls every lancer in the pueblo.
I know he's become fanatical on the subject of Zorro, but does that mean we can do nothing to stop him? Oh, Diego, I feel responsible for the sergeant being punished. When he defied Basilio at my father's trial, he helped save my father's life and all of our property. Now I must do something to help him.
Moneta, I understand how you feel, but there's nothing you can do. Senor Basilio is merely using Sergeant Garcia to set a trap for Zorro.
And it's a death trap, isn't it?
Ah, His Excellency hasn't caught Zorro yet.
But if the trap works this time, then Zorro will die. And without Zorro, how can we fight this oppressor? Are we to suffer persecution and tyranny from now on? Diego, where will it all end?
Look out there! Oh! Oh! After them, Lugo! Stop them! Stop them! Who's there? Well, come in. Well, what do you want? Well, what is it? Speak up! Oh, I forgot you can't speak. Well, what is it? You've seen Zorro. Well, hurry up, show me. It's Zorro! Get me down from here! Help! Mendoza! Help! Help! Mendoza! Help! Get me down from here! Get me down! Help! Help!
Lancers, to the quartel!
Help!
To the quartel!
Help! Get me down! Help! Help! Get me down, you fools! See, Excellency, see! Come in.
There's no sign of Zorro anywhere, Excellency. He escaped.
Yes, of course he escaped. Thanks to your blundering idiocy. Well, come in and shut the door.
How are you feeling, Excellency?
I wish I were dead.
Well, I found another rope, so if you wish to repeat the experiment...
Barboso! Is Sergeant Garcia locked up again?
See, and Corporal Reyes with him.
You keep those two where they are. I'll dispose of them after I catch Zorro.
But, Senor, how?
Who was the last person to visit Garcia? Who lured me from this office?
Well, the De La Vega servant, the deaf-mute, Bernardo.
Exactly. Well, don't you understand?
But, Excellency, you can't mean that Bernardo...
Well, why not?
Because we have both heard Zorro speak.
What better disguise than the role of a deaf-mute servant? He goes everywhere with young De La Vega. People speak freely in his presence. Yes, I'm almost beginning to admire his cleverness.
It is hard to believe that Bernardo could...
All right, all right! Perhaps he isn't Zorro, but he's in league with Zorro. Have my horse saddled and call out the lancers. Well, I'll show those De La Vegas.
See.
I'm sorry Diego's not here, Cornelio. I know he would find your news most amusing.
It has spread like wildfire. Moneta and I wanted to share it with you.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it. Zip! Oh, Zorro is such a wonderful rogue.
He is a scoundrel, a positive scoundrel.
Unfortunately, Senor Basilio cannot be laughed out of existence. That is why I have called Don Alfredo and Don Sebastian to come here.
You have a plan to get rid of Basilio?
See, while we are waiting, I can tell you what... That is probably Don Alfredo.
Lancers, surround the hacienda.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
It's Bernardo here.
See, but why do you wish to see him?
Oh, Alejandro!
Where is Bernardo?
You have no right to break into my house without a warrant.
Capitan, get the lancers. Search the house.
Senor, I demand an explanation for this outrage.
You'll have an explanation when Bernardo tells us the truth about Zorro.
How can you believe that Bernardo has anything to do with Zorro? Your Excellency, I assure you...
There he is! Mendoza! Lancers! After him! Break it down. You are all under arrest.
I expected to be back sooner, but the patrols were everywhere. Now, what was all that about?
You have acted most unwisely, Senorita Esperon. Why did you help Bernardo? Where is he now?
Even if I knew, do you think I would tell you?
There is only one explanation for his disappearance.
Indeed.
These old houses are honeycombed with secret passages and hidden rooms. Why, at this very moment, Bernardo may be behind these walls, listening to every word.
May I remind Your Excellency that Bernardo can neither speak nor hear?
Do you take me for a fool, Senorita?
Must I answer that?
I know Bernardo tricked me. I know he helped Zorro. That amuses you, does it, Senorita? Well, after tonight, you and your father and the De La Vegas will see who is amused.
Your Excellency finds strange ways to amuse himself.
How did you get in here?
Please, allow me some secrets, Excellency.
Excellency, we have sir.
Lancers, here he is. Wait, don't rush him. Don't get excited. Stay where you are, all of you. Don't rush him. Now stay where you are, all of you. Don't get excited. After him! Get him! Through the door, all of you!
Father! Father!
Search behind the house. And remember, shoot to kill. Vega. I was right about Bernardo.
Excellency! Excellency! Senor Basilio, where are you?
Even I could be Zorro. Now all will know the truth.
Capitan Mendoza!
Excellency, come quickly! I've got Zorro! Excellency, where are you?
Basilio. Senor Basilio. I don't understand. What was he doing up there?
Lancer, search upstairs. Lancers!
I didn't mean to kill him. Anybody could have made the mistake. Anybody.
It was deliberate, cold-blooded murder.
No, it was an accident. I swear it.
Was it, Capitan? Let us hope our king believes you. When you return to Spain.
Now I propose a toast to a loyal friend who has proved himself every inch a gallant soldier, Sergeant Garcia.
Sergeant Garcia.
There is no reason to thank me, Senor Esperon.
You helped save Don Cornelio's life and his hacienda, Sergeant.
See, that is true, Don Diego, but it is not the entire truth.
I agree with the sergeant. Father, let us drink also to one other who serves the king and the cause of justice. Senores, I give you El Zorro.
El Zorro.
To Zorro. An excellent toast, senorita. Oh, if Zorro were only here right now. But then I would have to arrest him, wouldn't I?
I'll make you swallow those words, old man.
Let go of him, senor.
The incident that brings down the wrath of Zorro.
Senor Avila!
You make a business of fighting for money. Now let's see how well you fight for sport.
For action, excitement, and suspense. Next week, an affair of honor. Don't miss it.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes a horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z. Zorro!